Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and today I'll bring you a Stellaris Depth Diary. A quick video, only a couple minutes long, maybe even less, I don't know. Let's start, shall we? The game is looking beautiful. We basically have a lot of things to talk about, like the industrial salvagers. They are these guys, they have a special portraits, and that is super neat. They basically will scrap the fleets that you're not using, so when you're playing a pacifist and you have basically pacified your zone of the galaxy, you can basically use their services, but they will be tied up to something that is coming later in the diary. Then we have the mysterious Shroudwalkers. If you are playing Psionic, you are going to be talking about with these guys a lot, because they have a lot of things to talk about. They also have this beautiful portrait that I personally love. It's so mysterious, so enigmatic. They will basically help you out with Unity production and with amenities, it seems. And probably with a lot of the things in the situation bars, the situation system that is coming along. Too, they will be like, they will tell you the secrets and stuff like that. Or things about other empires. I don't know exactly what, but something they are going to tell us. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the thing that got me crazy excited about this Depth Diary, about this new expansion that is coming, about Overlord, is the Mercenaries. Yes, we finally have mercenaries in the game, and you can create them with a fleet of 50. You basically create a new enclave. Basically this beautiful thing over here. I'm not sure if this is exactly the design that it's going to have, or it's going to be dependent on the phenotype you are. But the thing is awesome, because mercenaries will come into play. They will basically mean that the galaxy can eventually get rid of its fleets and rely entirely on mercenaries. Something that a resolution can actually do. Let me show you here. Defense privatization. You can actually go for security contractors, then for high consequence protection, then for neutral defenders, finally with galactic risk management, and at the end corporal peacekeeping. Those things are going to basically destroy your naval capacity. They will increase your trade value, and they will increase the quantity of mercenary enclaves that you can produce. These tied up with a diplomatic weight increase while having mercenary fleet hired. These things are going to be awesome, because they can basically mean the demilitarization of the galaxy, and a peaceful galaxy, if you may. And it's going to be super awesome, because you can create the fleet enclaves as soon as you get that, and you get more mercenary enclave capacity as long as you're playing by technologies, traditions, ascension perks, etc. It's super awesome. After that, the Depth Diary delves into the Bulwark special vassal. It's a nice vassal, actually, I like it a lot. They say that they are bringing a little tweaks to the defense platform, so they will be actually more important, it seems. I don't know how they're going to do this. Probably I think I read over here that they will increase the tracking of the defense platforms and all of that. Here's the thing, we can make some adjustments to the defense platforms, while everybody will benefit from the faster wheel speed and increased range, fire rate tracking, and hold point. Bulk additional bonus when using them. So, defense platforms are going to be tweaked. They are going to be more important. So far, defense platforms are kind of like somewhere where you dump your excess of alloys into. You don't necessarily need them. A fleet is more important. But a good quantity of defense platforms can make a difference when defending. If you have a fleet and a lot of defense platforms, and even better ion cannons, you can basically turn the tides of war. But that is solely focused on defensive. You can't have a defense platform that will stand against a fleet and make damage, substantial damage to it. But with the tweaks that they say they're bringing, maybe, just maybe, we are going to see a change in defensive capabilities. That's gonna be super awesome. Also, the Bulwark will have a lot of tiers that increase the defense platform damage, the defense platform hold points, the wheel cost will be reduced, the upkeep will be reduced, and the cap in the starbase is going to be increased substantially to an 8, and that's a lot. And the starbase damage and starbase hold points plus 75%, that's a lot too. It's going to be like these super incredible fortresses that you're going to need to send a lot of troops after. But being this kind of subject, you're going to have problems with energy credits, minerals, and food. Minus 50% in the cap level, and minus 20% in the lower level. It's going to be significant. You are going to rely on your Overlord a lot. But I guess that sort of freedom fighting is in order to get your independence back and your minerals, food, and energy credits back in order. That being said, you have now the special tiers that will be unlocked to the Overlord, like Starbase upgrade cost is minus 20%, Starbase upgrade speed plus 20%, Bulwark watch we completely unknown, is redacted, we don't know anything about it. Bulwark shield management, shield hit points plus 100% in owned systems. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's gonna be like a super strong fleet in friendly territories. After that, you have the insights, fighting ally inhibitors. Yes, the regular thing that they're bringing along is that some technologies will get immediately gain and others will get research technologies always locked, so you can always research them whenever you please. And after that, we have obviously the things that you can actually do, like have special admirals with a lot of help in friendly territory, a lot of modifiers in friendly territory, evasion, tracking, fire rate, shield hit points, etc. And after that, you will have the Bulwark admirals, leader level cap +1. Admirals with the Bulwark trait can be traded with the Overlaw, and admiral level capacity +2. Super awesome. And a battle right. It's a special ship that makes reparations in others in the system that they're in. They will start to increase regeneration of hulls, and they will actually increase the armor hit points and the ship hull points. I don't know how the AI is going to get those things moving around, but they are actually super nice. I love them a lot. And then they have this integration field that it's actually a hostile ship. It's actually really cool. If you got the Unjuli tradition, there is an additional daily hull regeneration of minus 2%. It's awesome. Then we have some holdings. They are actually cool, I guess. I'm really eager to play with the holdings system. So far we have the Emporium, trades consumer goods for amenities and energy credits. Then you have the Ministry of Production, it trades food for more food for you, and the artisans produce minus 3 consumer goods, and you get 4 consumer goods. Orbiter and create mineral upkeep for the subject. Okay, so this is actually cool, I like it. It's kinda cool. Then we have the Ministry of Energy, the technicians produce minus 3 energy credits for the subject and 4 for you. I'm always saying you, assuming that you're not the subject and you are actually the Overlord. It's super awesome. Then you have the Orbital Assembly Complex. This is actually kind of weird, because I don't know how it's going to work, aesthetically speaking, how it's going to feel and how it's going to look. And if the subjects are going to use it. I'm pretty sure the AI is actually sorted out and everything is going to work dandy when it comes out. Well, there is always some setbacks and a hot fix coming along, but I always have the faith that are going to knock it out of the park and nothing is going to go wrong. So, in this case, you have an orbital assembly complex, and there is a mosquito in my room. I think the mosquito is dead, but I'm not sure. I think I just pushed it away. Damn it. The mosquito's gone. It's not in my keyboard. No, I don't know where it went. Okay, so malaria avoided. But speaking of that, produce 3 alloys to the Overlord. Every single ship. You can have up to 4 ships. They will produce 9 alloys and 40% planetary will speed. That's a lot. I hope they make it so we can actually use the constructed ships in our planets regardless of this thing. if we can use them regardless, the construction ships that are idly, you basically have them in hold, because if you conquer new territory you might use them. But basically you have them in hold because there is no need for them. If they do that, you actually can increase the planetary build speed, let's say 10%, having one construction ship over your worlds. That will actually give the construction ships in the mid game a use, because so far they are just a waste of space. Then you have the Dread Outpost. If you are a Necromancer, you can actually use them to create undead defense armies into the planet of your vassal, and they will have to upkeep it with 12 food, and you will get a lot of science out of it. 40 and 40 of physics and society. It's super cool. And after that, the Rainbow Center, in case you are a beautiful megacorp, you have the capability to actually create the same things, but create zombie buffs for your subject. It's super awesome. Then you have the franchise headquarters. This thing is awesome, because it works with your fanatic ethic. If you are a megacorp that is xenophile, like this is the case, you will have a xenophile ethic attraction of 100% into the world that you wield this. So you can actually influence the ethics of your vassal, being this megacorp. Other empires, except for fanatic egalitarians, don't have this luck. But if you have the authority megacorp and you have the megacorp franchising civic, you can have this and have it working with your ethic attraction. If you are a fanatic militarist, that will be 100% militarist attraction. If you're a pacifist, 100 pacifist attraction, and so forth. It's super awesome. And after that, we have the Imperial Fiefdom. It's actually a small, it's like a footnote in the dev diary, because they have explored that in a video on YouTube. Link is going to be in the description. Super awesome. Obviously, I live in love because I love it. It's just amazing what the Stellaris is going to become. It's just fucking crazy. I love it. I love it a lot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is all the time I have today. Thank you very much for hearing to my ramblings. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.